Dusty Cabbage, another story from the road. And I hate to keep going back to the same places, but as I told you from the get-go, I go to Las Vegas a lot. So this story reckons back to a time in Las Vegas. It was 2015, 2016, at about this time of year. Actually, it's January now, but this occurrence happened in December. And we was out there playing a number of gigs, and we had our group, you know, of 6 or 8 people, and before the gig, we all went out to dinner. And we went to the New York. Went to a very nice little steakhouse that's down there. And it was with the entire group. Pretty much everybody's buying steaks around the table. That's just kind of what we do, you know, go beef. But the young lady sitting next to me, and I knew her very, very well. We played a lot of music together. Her name was Mavis. And I noticed Mavis ordered the lobster off the menu. Again, it was being comped, so we weren't paying for it. So Mavis orders the lobster, and I notice on the menu, and I do not mention this to Mavis, that she had just ordered a 2.5 to 3 pound lobster. That's a big ass crustacean, folks. That's huge. That's huge. So we had a cool view of the kitchen there, where we kind of see when the orders are coming up and they're getting ready to be delivered out to tables and everything. So I see this thing rise, because I got a great view, and Mavis has her back to the kitchen, so she doesn't see it coming. But it's a giant crustacean heading this way. So they put it down. She's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I ordered this giant thing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it was kind of funny. So as we get into dinner, you know, we're enjoying the meal, and all of a sudden Mavis is kind of quiet, and I look over at her because she's sitting just to my right side, and she's kind of making these little put cough noises. And I'm like, Mavis, are you choking? And she says, mm-hmm. And then she's got tears coming out of both of her eyes, and her makeup's running. And the thing about Mavis that has always impressed me was I have never met anybody in my life that had the makeup skills that Mavis had. I mean, she could just be a million different things on any other day, but it was very artfully done and just fantastic. So she was very skilled at that. So she's got her makeup running down, tears coming out her eyes, she's sputtering about. So I said, Mavis, do I need to give you the Heimlich maneuver? And she said, mm-hmm, because she couldn't really articulate because the chunk of lobster is still in her throat, you know. So I was getting ready to get up, and then I started thinking about the times we live in. You know, you can get sued for saving somebody's life. You can get sued for stopping an intruder in your own home. So I'm like, I really don't want to end up on the wrong side of litigation by saving Mavis's life. So I'm having all these thoughts real fast. So I quickly say, Mavis, I will give you the Heimlich maneuver, but there is a chance, because I don't know how all this stuff works, you know, I don't know where my hands are going to end up. Mavis, there's a chance I may touch your boobs on accident. Are you going to sue me if that happens? And she said, mm-mm. So I got up and I held her to that because I believe in handshake agreements or whatever this one might be. So I give her the Heimlich, the little piece of lobster pops up, Mavis's life is saved. You know, that made Dusty feel really good. You know, it's good to kind of give back to humankind from time to time. And I think preserving somebody's life is one of those big deals. So we finished our meal and everything's great. But still, you know, the lesson in this story is be helpful, be a great human being, but also cover your butt along the way so you don't end up on the wrong side of litigation by saving somebody's life. And it's pretty sad that we have to think about that today in 2026, but it's a reality of life. People love to sue you for looking at them wrong, you know? Anyway, Mavis and I, we still communicate from time to time. It's been a while since I've actually seen her, but typically about every December or every other December, I send her a note and say, hey, this is the anniversary date of me saving your life and you choking on that big-ass lobster. It's just kind of a fun story now that she lived, you know. It's fun. It wouldn't be that fun if, you know, every December, whatever day that is, rolls around, I'm like, oh, this is the day Mavis choked right next to me. That'd be kind of a bad deal. But anyway, folks, I thank you so much. I thank you for entertaining my stories from the road. I thank you for who you are as human beings. And you know, thank God for everything He's given you. Even if you don't think it's much, I guarantee you it's a lot. It is a lot. So just go out there again, like, share, follow, all this social media stuff. Tell your friends. Let's develop a fun little friendly following here on Dusty's page. And we'll see you next time, partner.